Hello children, welcome back, and today's topic is linear equation in two variables. Children, once I went to the fruit shop and I purchased 7 apples and 8 pomegranates for rupees 340. But I want to know the individual cost of one apple and the individual cost of one pomegranate. So let x be the cost of one apple and let y be the cost of one pomegranate. Let's form an equation here. So 7x plus 8y is equal to 340. Suppose if the cost of apple is 20 and the cost of pomegranate is 25, so 7 into 20 plus 8 into 25, I get 340. Suppose if the cost of apple is 36 and the cost of pomegranate is 18, so 7 into 36 plus 8 into 18, I get 340. Suppose if the cost of apple is 4 and the cost of pomegranate is 39, still I get 340. Children, from this equation I get infinite solution. For this equation I get infinite solution. Okay, so on the next day I went to the same shop, but this time I purchased 6 apples and 4 pomegranates for rupees 200. Again I want to know the individual cost of one apple and the individual cost of one pomegranate. So let x be the cost of one apple and y be the cost of one pomegranate. So let's form an equation here. 6x plus 4y is equal to 200. Children, if the cost of apple is 20 and the cost of pomegranate is 20, I get 6 into 20 plus 4 into 20, I get 200. Suppose if the cost of apple is 30 and the cost of pomegranate is 5, 6 into 30 plus 4 into 5, I get 200. Suppose if the cost of apple is 10 and the cost of pomegranate is 35, yes, 6 into 10 plus 4 into 35, I get 200. So for this equation also I get infinite solutions. What I have to do? Yes, my friend asked me, take these two equations and solve it graphically. Let us draw the graph for the following equation: 7x plus 8y minus 340 equal to 0 and 6x plus 4y minus 200 is equal to 0. Children, first of all, we want to check the consistency of these two equations. Okay, first of all, we want to check the consistency of these two equations. On seeing these two equations, we can able to guess perfectly what type of graph will come and what type of solutions will come. Okay, we can guess perfectly what type of graph will come and what type of solutions will come. And we know the general linear equation in two variables, that is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. And for the first equation, 7x plus 8y minus 340 equal to 0 will be a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0. Let us keep it there. And for the second equation, 6x plus 4y minus 200 is equal to 0 will be a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. And what we have to do, let us compare these two values. Okay, let us compare these two equations. We get a1 is equal to 7 and b1 is equal to 8, c1 is equal to minus 340. And what about a2? a2 is 6, b2 is 4 and c2 is minus 200. Now let us take these two equations, that is 7x plus 8y minus 340 equal to 0 and 6x plus 4y minus 200 is equal to 0. Let us take three different boxes for this, and if x equal to 0, then 7 into 0 plus 8y minus 340 equal to 0, 8y is equal to 340 and y is equal to 340 divided by 8, so y is 42.5. Okay, then let y is equal to 0. What we get? Yes, 7x plus 8 into 0 minus 340 equal to 0. So 7x equal to 340, x equal to 340 divided by 7, and we get x as 48.5. So let's move to the next one. 6x plus 4y minus 200 is equal to 0. We get that for x and y. If x equal to 0, what we get? Yes, 6 into 0 plus 4y minus 200 is equal to 0. We get, yes, 4y is equal to 200 and y is equal to 200 by 4 and y is equal to 50. Now let y is equal to 0, what we get? 6x plus 4 into 0 minus 200. So 6x equal to 200, so x equal to 200 by 6. So we get x is equal to 33.3. So, and let us take the graph now. Okay, now let us take this graph and let us plot the points. First of all, scale. What is the scale here? Scale in x-axis we get 1 centimeter is equal to 10 units and y-axis we get 1 centimeter is equal to 10 units. So let us plot first point. First point is 42.5 and 48.5. Let us draw this line for this, and the equation is 7x plus 8y minus 340 equal to 0. X value is 0 and y value is 50 and 33.5 and y value is 0, and these lines intersect each other. Okay, and they intersect at a point x equal to 12 and y is equal to 32. So the graph has an intersecting lines and we have a unique solution for this. Okay, so the x value is 12 and the y value is 32. If you substitute these two values, okay, which means 7 into 12 plus 8 into 32 we get 340, and 6 into 12 plus 4 into 32 we get 200. Children, we are going to check our answer is correct or not through Desmos graphing calculator. For that, I am going to type that equation 7x plus 8y minus 340 is equal to 0. Okay, we got the line here. Okay, so 0 comma 42 comma 5, sorry, 0 comma 42.5, and this point is 48.5. Okay, and the next equation is 6x plus 4y minus 200 is equal to 0. So you can see it very clearly, right? The intersection point here. So the value of x is 12 and the value of y is 32. You can see it very clearly, this point, right? And here 0 comma 50. Okay, and here is 0 comma, sorry, 33.33 comma 0. Okay, so this graph has a unique solution. So we find the value of x and y, whereas the x value is 12 and the y value is 32. Hope you have understood. You do some sums through this Desmos graphing calculator, you will understand it. Thank you.